Okay, we're getting started just a little late, but we're glad you guys could join us here on Polkas After Dark, the Saturday night edition. It's about, let's see, 7:09 p.m. We're going to be getting things off. Started just a little late. Well, that's what it's like when I talk to myself. Jeez, a whiz. Okay, there we go, and we're going to get some things off and running here in less than 25 seconds. Okay, it's 7:10. Here we go. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, well, I can't believe we actually pulled this thing off. Man, talking about scrambling, found out at about 5:45 that there were some issues, but guess what? We just got it. Okay, Bob Gabalski says, hey, patience is worth it. Yeah. Hey, Ricky and Jen Pianowski, hello to you kids. I understand that they had a visit from somebody today.
They did?
Yeah.
Was Santa Claus in town?
No, the plumber guy in that little boat in the basement. Hey, we've had that how many times?
Tiny Bowl Man.
Tiny Bowl Man, that's right. Yeah.
But that was in the toilet, though, not in the basement.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got that right. Okay, let's see who else is here for us to bother. Good gosh. Greg T. Sakowitz is here. Hello to you. Another Greg spells it the exact same way, 2 G's. Yeah, Greg Russo. He's here. Better late than never, buddy. Thank you. Sue Howard is here. Good evening to you. Also, we've got Michael Pasheb. And let's see here. The show goes on. Yeah, I guess it does.
We try.
Hey, also, Ashley is over
Ashley
there
is
in
here,
YouTube.
And she said, good evening, Robin and Jerry. Cough. Because she's under the weather.
Aw, come on.
And Roger Kane's hanging out over there. Thanks for joining us tonight.
There you go.
We are, like Robin said, just a little bit behind.
Yes, behind the
When
8
he
ball.
said there's no way we're getting a show, I was like, okay, didn't have my makeup on, hair not done. I did have clothes on, so at least I was there.
Yeah, there you go.
So quick throw together and we're ready to go. How about some great music?
Mr. Mike Reel is here. Hello to
Mike.
Michael. Hello to Darlene. Hello to Mike and Michael, I should say. And everybody else out there
Novak.
in Chicopee, Mass. Ann Novak Samara is here.
Dan.
Dan.
My brother Dan.
Dan Novak, okay, from New Mexico. It also looks like Carol Hahn is here. Carol Hahn Lazarek, hello to you, my dear. Alice Fischler says, hi, guys. And Hi, my favorite, Jerry and Robin.
Aw.
Oh, look at that. See, he put you first. See,
That's
not
great.
me anymore.
That's
You
great.
you get to be put first. Hey, we decided at the last minute because everything was in a total disarray. Tonight is going to be an Eddie Wozunchek night.
You know why we pick somebody like him?
Why?
Because he has so much music. It makes it so easy.
Oh, here.
So much good music.
I mean, we're going to be mixing it up and putting some other
Yeah.
stuff in here if somebody requests it. But for the most part, it's going to be an EBV night. And here, let's start some stuff out with How Do I Love You Polka.
How do I love you? Let me count the ways. There's as many reasons as the year has days. And ever since we've met, it's you I can't forget. And I'm counting on your love in a special way. I count with one heart that's beating good and strong. I count with two arms to hold you all night long. I count with three simple words: I love you. And it's oh so nice to know that I can always count on you. The first thing that a child learns is counting 1 to 10. Then he says his ABCs and starts to count again. I learned that 1 + 1 makes 2, but I know that can't be true, 'cause our love keeps multiplying every day. I count with one heart that's beating good and strong. I count with two arms to hold you all night long. I count with three simple words: I love you. And it's oh so nice to know that I can always count on you. With one heart that's beating good and strong, I count with two arms to hold you all night long. I count with three simple words: I love you. And it's oh so nice to know that I can always count on you.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a delay here. Hey, let's see. Hey, Dana Farber went well, Mike Reel says.
Yes.
We are so excited and glad to hear that. Praise God. Thank you for all the great things you're doing for Mr. Michael and all of the other folks that are encountering illnesses and some crazy stuff.
Amen to
Hey,
that
we're going to
one.
say hello, speaking of crazy stuff, hello to Jeff and Gail Franzek. They're tuned in, Gluttons for Punishment. I could just see Gail crossing their fingers. Yeah, they're not going to be on. They're not going to be on. And then all of a sudden, oh, they're on. So hello to Jeff and Gail. And Jeff, hey, we hope that you're doing well. I haven't talked to you in a while. That's my bad. But we'll definitely be getting in touch with you soon, because I want to hear about some issues that you're encountering, or maybe you're not anymore. That would be a good thing too. Hey, Maria A. Blasting, Musical Mark Swoger in the city of North Tonawanda, New York. And we are also going to say good evening to Nate, Puppy Dog Nate. Hey, how about a little bit of Mary's Wedding Polka? Polkas After Dark is what you're tuned to. We started late, and we've got a very special guest coming up at about, 1:45 or so.
chronić, tron i będą grali. Ksiądz pobłogosławi, anieli prowadzą, przy małym ołtarzu Marysię oddadzą. Córkę z buzią jak malina, a Jasiu poprosi bociana o syna.
Hey, we're having an Eddie B night tonight. Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatile Versatones. Hey, we got a song coming up in just a little while by EFO, Eddie Foreman Orchestra. Hey, hello to Vincent Marie Sosnowski. Also to Helena Garbach. And it looks like Patricia Mazur's here with us. Karen Hootie from Chicago and Ted and Deborah Kliss. Holy cow, look at this. Jojo Malinowski has joined us. Haven't seen you in a while, kiddo.
Blonde hair and blue eyes, my baby. She's full of pep and personality. She lives uptown, she's a lady, and she don't love no one but me. 5 feet and so sweet, my baby. Her eyes seem to light up and shine. When I tell my baby there just ain't no maybe, that my baby soon will be mine. Whoa, 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 oh, that is what they say when they see my baby sway. That is what they say. Whoa, 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 oh, she's sure okay, and she's my baby now. Blue eyes, my baby. She's full of pep and personality. She lives uptown, she's a lady, and she don't love no one but me. 5 feet and so sweet, my baby. Her eyes seem to light up and shine. When I tell my baby there just ain't no maybe, that my baby soon will be mine. Whoa, 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 oh, that is what they say when they see my baby sway. That is what they say. Whoa, 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 oh, she is sure okay, and she's my baby now.
Hey, she's my baby now. That's Polkas After Dark song. That's what you guys are tuned to anyhow. Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones. If you've just tuned us in, we were a little bit late. Yes, shame on us. We had some computer issues from last week. It extended over this week, and I was able to find out exactly what it was. It took me about a good half hour, 40 minutes. But we were, again, noting that it was a problem with one of the updates from MS Windows. Yes, Microsoft.
Always happens.
We're not blaming them, but every
time they do an update,
Yep.
it messes with something in our board.
Yes, it does. Hey, we're going to say hi to Michelle Szymanski. She says hello, Robin Peg and Jerry Chadwick. She's out in Syracuse visiting her sister-in-law in the hospital who just got diagnosed with MS yesterday. Well, prayers to sister-in-law. Is that Billy Joe? I think it might be.
I believe so.
I think it might be. But either way, let us know. And also, we're going to say hello. Oh, the day is so gloomy and raining here.
Aww. I just
Look
read
at that. Wow.
and we're their sunshine.
Oh, ray of
we're
sunshine.
Her sunshine.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Oh, well, isn't
we
that
are your
nice?
sunshine.
No.
Your only sunshine.
No. But yeah, it's been rainy. It's been gloomy.
Yeah,
it's been cold
bad,
here. So we know exactly what you're saying there, Karen Hootie. Hey, good evening to Sophie Irene. She is here. Hello to you, Sophie. And gosh, who else do we have here? Hey, Mr. Joe Ray. Mr. Joe Ray Jr. is here in the crowd, so we're going to say hello to you, Joe, and welcome to Polkas After Dark. Let's see, who else do we have? Mr. Philip Zagorski has tuned in.
What?
And also, yeah, I know, must be an error. Yeah,
do you have the right program?
Yeah, he probably
hey,
doesn't
baby.
know. He probably doesn't. No.
It's like, what are they doing?
Hey, how about a little bit of just like all the other times again? We are celebrating this evening. We've got Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatone songs. Oh gosh, who else just popped in? Mary Lou Cerniak from Minnesota.
Phil said hiya.
Hello to you. Hiya, Phil.
Hiya.
That's our son, Phil. And it's our oldest son. Mm-hmm. The smartest one. No. I don't mean that because Eric is also smart.
They're all smart in their own way.
Yes, they are. Yes, it's just.
I always cover that.
Yes.
And they're all my favorites.
Yes, exactly.
And so are my grandkids.
And
they're all my favorites.
Bingo. So I wonder if Callie and Caden are tuned in tonight. They may be, they may not be. Here's a song called Just Like All the Other Times Polka. Here's another tune by Eddie B. Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones. And once again, we thank you guys so much for tuning us in here to Polkas After Dark. We're also on YouTube, so don't forget if you're having a little bit of the fluctuation with the voice or the video, it's stuttering or it's speeding up and slowing down, why don't you visit us over there on YouTube?
We look really eerie.
Eerie. Oh.
Yeah, like spooky.
Oh,
must be because it's
Halloween.
October.
Yeah, okay. Enough said.
Play a song.
Here's some more music.
Just like all the other times you leave, leaving me alone here to grieve, begging you to stay but still you go, and this time you won't be back, I know. It's my fault because I've lost, but I just couldn't see. If I'd been the man I should, you'd still be here with me. But I guess it's always been this way. When you break a heart, you have to pay. Life will be so empty from now on, just like all the other times you've gone. Just like all the other times I cried, had that same old hurt deep down inside. Lonely nights for me are nothing new, lonely every night since I lost you. It's my fault because I've lost, but I just couldn't see. If I'd been the man I should, you'd still be here with me. But I guess it's always been this way. When you break a heart, you have to pay. Life will be so empty from now on, just like all the other times you've gone.
Hey, there you go. More Eddie Blazonczyk, Versatone City. That's what we're playing tonight anyhow. As we started a little bit late and we grabbed a whole bunch of stuff, and Jerry says, hey, let's do an Eddie Blazonczyk night. And I said, oh, okay. We can do
throw
that.
some Junior in there,
you
too.
Said, you said Daniel is saying hello, right?
Yeah.
Hey, well, hello to Daniel Cerniak. Gosh, I haven't talked to him since IPA. We only got a chance to talk briefly, and we got to get a chance to get a hold of him via the telly, the cell phone, and get a hold of him and just shout at him.
Or we should just take a ride there.
Yeah, to Minnesota. Yeah, it's right down the street.
Right
as a
around the
matter of
corner.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't there a Minnesota street
Really?
like in the city?
Not this city. Yeah, there might. Oh, in the inner city, yes, there is. Holy
Sorry.
cow! Wow.
That's what happens when I don't drink.
Rick Kordakowski is here. Yeah, I know. I don't have my my
know, and
usual
I'm drinking-
coffee.
I'm
drinking a Schweppes ginger ale
And I'm drinking Pepsi.
and Pepsi. See,
Wait, I have it turned wrong.
We need them to be sponsors.
Sure.
That's what we need. Yeah, that would work out real great. Hey,
Did you say Chris Ebel joined us?
Chris Ebel. Hey, Christopher. Howdy doody. I was exchanging some messages with him a
Were
little
you?
bit earlier.
That's great.
Earlier today. That was
We haven't
kinda
had a
nice.
chance to talk today.
Are we
You were
getting
doing
that
your thing.
stuttered
I
video
made.
over there on Facebook
Yeah,
again.
I think
Boy,
they're both stuttering a little bit.
Yeah, I
but-
don't know what causes that, because it really should not be. We've got a excellent feed here and some really
It's
decent.
the gremlins hanging on. I don't know.
I don't know why, but okay. Well, here we go. How about a Nutter tune? A Nutter tune.
Nudder.
Nutter
What
tune.
Nudder?
Yeah, here's another one. Hey, how about an instrumental by Mr. Eddie Foreman and the orchestra, EFO. I know this is one of Mike Reel's favorite bands.
Awesome.
And we're going to play this one called Hi Toots. I don't know who he wrote it for. Might have been Mike Reel. Hi, Toots. There's one by Eddie Foreman, the EFO Orchestra. Shh, listen to that crowd. Oh, you opened up your pop. That's what it was. I'm like,
Yep,
what in
sure.
the heck is that? Oh, boy. Hey, Rick Kordakowski asked, is the music speeding up and slowing down?
Yes.
No, sir. It is the feed over here on Facebook. If you switch on over to YouTube, where we kind of want everybody to head at some point in time, because we're going to be dumping out of Facebook at...
They're delaying on YouTube, too.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, Beverly Nibel said it must be weather. Their delay on YouTube tonight. Wow.
Uh-oh. Well,
It's a good thing we're only doing an hour show.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Just a real short show. And Ron Richkowski is here. Hello to you, Ronald. And welcome to Polkas After Dark. Yeah, I don't know. We ran a speed test. Speed seems to be working okay on our end. But again, it's just like one of them things that it kind of goofs around a little bit. Hey, Polkas After Dark is what you're tuned to. Mountaineer music is what you're going to hear, Mr. Rick Kordakowski.
My są muzykanci od miasta Chicago, zagromy kłoleckie I łoberka skocnego, jak josy zaśpiewą wesoło tralala. Każdy jaki stary młody do tańca się bra. Senior, jedną panieneckie, w sobotę bych se z nią sedł na zabaweckie. Muzyczka by grała, a ja bym zaśpiewał I bym se dziewczynę na łoku wybijał. Góralska muzyka to uciecha świata, jedyną growali mijałyby lata. Jesieniak ze w zimie przez wiosnę I w lecie, wesoło by było na całuczkim świecie.
Hey, good evening to Chris Bukowski, also to Tara and the clan over there.
Hej, kiedy wiosenio złotych 100 000, w dziurawych bociskach nie łaziłbym więcej. Kupiłbym se karczmę, muzyczka wygrała. Każdy by się bawił do białego rana. Góralska muzyka to uciecha świata, jedyną growali mijałyby lata. Jesieniak ze w zimie przez wiosnę I w lecie, wesoło by było na całuczkim świecie.
Oh, yeah, getting things crazy here tonight with Eddie Wozunchik and the Versatones. Hey, Jerry, we've got something coming up on one of your screens. I don't know exactly which one
Maybe.
yet. But it's talking about the Puko Yashu Presents, and how about you just give it a whirl and tell everybody howdy and tell them about
Just
that
the right
nice...
one?
Yeah, that nice New Year's Eve weekend that we are
All
going
right.
to have with everybody out in Ohio.
Oh, hi. Oh, Pulko Yashu presents another New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza at the Embassy Suites. Embassy Suites at 5800 Rockside Woods Boulevard, Independence, Ohio 44131.
Or if you ask Jill Cerniak, it's Walkside Woods.
Well, I always have to be
Woods.
careful because I know that when she did the advertisement, she was like, you don't know how many times I've had to say that. It just was
priceless.
not coming out right for her. On Friday, December 29th, there will be a welcome party for those people heading over a little bit early for the event. And Rob and I will be doing a live broadcast, maybe, depending on Gremlins.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, no, because our equipment behaves when we're out, just not when we bring it home.
Just when we bring it back home. It's like a little kid. I want to stay.
Oh, welcome party, 8 to 12 a.m. Saturday, December 30th, the day is starting out with tons of activities, including a brisk walk with Pukuyashu. There's Top Golf in the afternoon. There will be an IJ DJ party with Robin and I again, and we will do a live broadcast from there. There's also a sip and paint, trivia, and there is a lot of information on the flyer that they have out, but at 3 p.m., doors open for the dance. Music and dancing from 4 until 10, jam session from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., and we're going to be jamming out to The Project and Michael Costa and the Beat.
Yeah.
There will be food for purchase, and of course, there's cash bar. On Sunday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, and 2023 in the most awesome way. They have daytime activities, including a brisk walk with Pukuyashu, yoga, Roman Catholic Mass, Bloody Mary party with IJDJ, Bruce Z. There's also bingo. The main event is a New Year's Eve dinner and dance with Michael Costa and the Beat, the Dynabrass, and Polka Family. Doors open at 4:30 p.m., dinners at 5, music and dancing from 5:30 until 1 a.m. Dinner reservations are due by December 15th, 2023. Saturday's admission for the dance is $25 per person, 16 and under are $10. Sunday, it's $125 per person, and of course that includes your dinner. 16 and under is $50. Both days is $145. I made my screen too small, sorry.
Oh, you can't do that.
I know. Well, I tried to read it.
There you go.
It's $145 for both days, and 16 and under are $50. You can reach out to Michael Pukowski.
Michael Pukowski. Yep.
I started reading
He's
that.
part of the Pukuyashu. Go ahead.
Never mind. You can call Mike at 908-209-9843 or give Jeff Yash a call at 518-281-1587.
Okay, that's
finished
good.
the phone number.
Yeah.
That was good before you had to put me on quiet.
No, that was good. That was real good. You finished them. Hey, I hope Dale and Renda are there. You know, have you seen
They are
the videos?
everywhere.
Yeah, have you seen the
That is
videos
so
that they've been
awesome.
posting?
Yes.
It's like, oh my gosh, we want to be where you guys are. It's nice, it really is. And we love seeing the videos, the live videos on Facebook. Anytime somebody posts a band or whatever.
Yes,
Hey, we also want to remind you guys, too, about the New Year's Eve Extravaganza raffle. First prize, $1,000. Second prize, $500. Third prize, $250. You do not, repeat, Steve Gramala, you do not have to be there. Yes, there are a limited amount of tickets being sold, just as last year. And the drawing is scheduled for Sunday, December the 31st. Winners do not need to be present and will be notified by phone. And
anybody locally that is interested, Robin and I did get our
we
hand
got a bunch of tickets.
Some, so that we are available to sell those as well.
Yes.
So you can always private message us and let us know you're interested, and then we will get with you. And you will get your lucky ticket.
Hey, how about some honky polkas? Here's Eddie Bozanchek and the Versatones. We're going to do back-to-back. Here's two. Here's one called Betty's Polka. Especially for Mr. C.E., Christopher Ebel.
było. Ojciec matką do miasta, ja do Basi i basta. Ojciec matką do miasta, ja do Basi i basta. Matka Basi przybyła i wszystkie szyki popsuła. Ja zaraz i za progi, przez ogródek i w nogi. Ja zaraz i za progi, przez ogródek i w nogi. A na drugi dzień rano pomyślałem to samo. Jakby Basię zobaczyć, znowu się z nią ucieszyć. Jakby Basię zobaczyć, znowu się z nią ucieszyć. Wychodzę za stodołę, Basia idzie po wodę, a ja za nią ku studni, a ziemia za mną dudni. A ja za nią ku studni, a ziemia za mną dudni.
Hey, you're tuned to Polkas After Dark, guys, gals. We do appreciate it. Betty's Polka. We're going to have another honky tune. I did say back to back, but we have a very famous person on the telephone with us that we would like to acknowledge and say good evening to. And that, of course, is Helen Ray Bajiewicz. She is the vice president of the United States Polka Association, and they've got something really big coming up here in just a couple of weeks. Can you imagine that, Jerry?
No.
Hey, Helen Ray, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, beautiful. Good. Well, I'm going to turn the mic over to you, but I want to ask you a couple of questions first. Okay? How does it feel to be the daughter of Mr. Ray Bajiewicz? Huh?
As I got older, I felt it was an honor.
Oh, yeah.
Never realizing, when it's your parent, it's just like, well, isn't every father on TV and made albums and
No.
standing ovations when they walk into a room?
Wow.
So it was normal for us. I can remember as a kid, we couldn't go anywhere without people stopping and asking for his autograph, and we're like, he just yelled at us in the car, I didn't want his autograph.
Priceless. But,
as I got older and learned to understand the respect and that people gave him and that he deserved.
Yeah.
Not only his life before, but after, he was wounded in Korea. I'm proud to be his daughter, and I'm, hope and pray that, I can make him a tenth of, have a tenth of the pride in me, with not only my love for the music. I didn't get the talent, thanks, Dad, but,
well, hey.
With my strength too, and, in other facets of life.
Well, amen to that. That's great. Now, what I want to do is I want to get a chance to chat with you a little bit about an event that's coming up on November the 4th. That's the Polka Extravaganza put on by the USPA, the United States Polka Association, coming up on the 4th of November. You've got two great bands. Tell us a little bit about what's happening.
Yeah, the doors open at 5. It's at if people remember, one of the old USPA hotels in Middleburg Heights on Bagley. It's going to be over there at the Crown Plaza, and they're looking forward to having us and hosting it. At doors open at 5. Music is by 7. First time in Cleveland, so we're excited to have them. It's as everybody knows, band filled with all experienced and great musicians.
Oh, yeah.
So we're excited. And then, of course, Polka Country.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a bus coming from Buffalo coming in for it, and the people on the bus are going to have a great time. It's a 2-day for them. They're going to start with the USPA dance, and then on the way home on Sunday, they're going to stop in Kenlock and hear 7 again.
Yeah.
So they have an encore performance, and I'm sure the people are going to have a great time. Bus trips are always a wonderful time.
Now,
and I understand they have like only 10 seats left.
Oh, geez. Oh, well,
And
that's great.
If I were in Pennsylvania, I'd see if they could stop and pick me up. Then they just drop me back off in PA.
Yeah, you are so far away from Cleveland, Ohio, though. I feel bad that you're going to have to get in your car and drive, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Hey, if people want to, they can visit www.uspapolka.com. They can also get a hold of some tickets by calling Cindy at 216-299-0934. Also Cheryl at 440-570-3407. And as you mentioned, admission is only $20. Concessions are going to be available. This is a no BYOB, no BYOF event. If people want to get a hotel room over there at the Crown Plaza, they can reach out to the Crown by calling 877-227-6963. And everything is displayed right on our screen right now, so people are able to see everything. But the number again, if you're maybe driving or you're just listening to us and not watching, it's 877-227-6963. Use the group code POL as in polka. And you mentioned a lot of cool stuff that used to happen there. That used to be the USPA stomping grounds. That was when Jeannie Wagner used to run the dances there. Am I correct, Helen?
Right. Yes. That was a fun hotel. I think people have some great memories there.
Oh, yeah.
Some really good pool parties. And if people remember, one of the favorite things was the one bar in the middle of the hall, not in the middle, but like the doorways.
Yeah.
They had that center bar where you could be in the hallway and still see in to the dance, and the people you could hit the bar from both sides, the hall and
nice.
the dance, and still hear the music full blast.
Is that the place that had the spiral No.
Yes.
It is the place that had the spiral staircase.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I do remember that going way, way back. So let's see. Margie Wagner was the USPA president, and then passed the baton on later on to Barb Haslow, which was her daughter. And now, oddly enough, it goes full circle because now Cindy Haslow also is the president of the USPA. Cindy Fisher Haslow, I should say. And boy, what a great honor it is to have 3 different generations of polka presidents with the USPA.
Right.
Now,
and everybody had their own. They all have the love for the music, but everybody had their own style.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember that Margie used to love Stash Belanda, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you mean...
Jeannie, I'm sorry, yes. Yes, no, that's right, Jeannie Wagner, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, she had this schoolgirl crush on him.
Yeah. And also then Barb, of course, had the infatuation with polka country musicians. They performed, and every single Sunday, it was a Sunday night, going into or out of the Memorial Day weekend into Memorial Day. She used to always have them take the stage, and she used to always pass around shots. I remember that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Jeannie always had everybody do that to the green grass.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think Jeannie
Yeah.
started it with the green grass. So that was a tradition that, everybody still tries to keep going.
Well, that's great. That really is. Now, how long have you been involved with the USPA, Helen Ray?
Oh, I've been involved with the USPA since the early 80s.
Okay. When you
Not
were
as
10.
a
You were
not
10,
as
right?
a board member,
No, you were
but
10 at that particular
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah, in the 80s.
almost
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
Almost 10. That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you older than you actually are. Perfect. Okay.
But I was always there to, work the door, sell raffle tickets, whatever they needed me for. I used to hostess the banquet, bring people to their seats. A couple times I had the honor of being a presenter at the banquet. The last few years of the original USPA pageant, Bobby Calvert and I were the host and hostess of the pageant.
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of the pageant, we understand that that is coming back. It's making its debut once again.
Yes. So if any of the girls are interested, if anybody, has daughters, nieces, friends that are interested, have them call Emma Bogdan. And if I may give her number over the air,
Yes.
Yes.
it's 724-713-7855. And you can go and get information on the USPA website. Give Emma a call, or even any of the past queens will be able to assist because everybody's excited about this coming back.
That is great. Holy smokes. Hey, and again, I want to thank you very, very much for taking the time to join us. And we're actually showing right now the USP Extravaganza and the Kinloch Fire Hall Polka Weekend, which is November 4th and 5th. And it is showing the picture of the band and explaining the bus trip leaving out of Buffalo, New York. And if they want information, they can contact Kayla at, do you have it there?
616-635-1982.
Perfect.
Or Peter
Yep.
at 716-480-9137.
Perfect.
Two great directors.
Yeah, yes, and that is awesome, excellent, and we can't wait. We will more than likely see you on the 4th. I doubt the 5th because we're going to be heading home. We've got a bunch of things going on that weekend, but we definitely want to head down on the 4th for the Polka Extravaganza, the USPA. Once again, they do it up. They do it up well. Buffalo's very own 7 polka country musicians. And if you need to get a hold of tickets and make reservations, you can get a hold of Cindy once again at 216-299-0934, or you can get a hold of Cheryl at 440-570-3407. That takes place at the Crown Plaza. We're showing the address here is 7230 Engle Road in Middleburg Heights, Ohio. If you want to make a reservation, it's 877-227-6963. Doors open at 5. Music from 6 to midnight. You can't go wrong. Admission's only $20. They're going to have refreshments there. So please make sure that you get on out because it is going to be a lot of fun. Helen Ray, I want to thank you so very much for taking the time on your busy Saturday night. Please tell Carly we said hello.
Oh, I will. She's standing here smiling.
That's great. Well, tell her hello, and you'll also be able to hear this once again on YouTube after, let's see, it's 8 o'clock right now, probably close to 9. You're going to be able to catch that. We're not going to be on as late this evening. We did have some hiccups, but Helen Ray, again, I do want to thank you so much. God bless you. We love you, and you take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Robin and Jerry.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
And yes, sirree, that was Helen Ray Bajiewicz, the Vice President of the United States Polka Association. Hey, we're going to say hello to some more people that have just jumped in here. Mr. Bruce Michaels is tuned in. Also, Dave Lubovinsky, he is here. He says, see, you got the bugs worked out. Well, we got most of them worked out anyhow. That's for sure. Once again, we're going to say hi to Susan Howard, Sue Howard and Tim, Tony Biawe up in Canada, Mr. Ed Sauer is here, Ms. Kim Rozak, she is here, Roland Bikozinski, hello to you, Roland, he is here, Kathleen Juba. Also, we have, oh gosh, let's see here. We got a whole bunch of people here. Ray Bajewick Jr., he just heard his sister live here on Polkas After Dark, promoting that big event November 4th and 5th. Actually, the 4th is going to be in Cleveland, Ohio, and the 5th at the Kinloch Fire Hall in Pennsylvania. They've got a bus trip going. Don't forget about that, which she had mentioned. And let's see, who else is here? Kathleen Juba, good evening to you. Jeanette Tonsky, we were so saddened to hear about the passing of your mom. God bless you. God bless her. Jerry and I were so honored to be able to hang with her, not this past year, but the year before, over at the IPA in Cranberry, Pennsylvania. What a great gal she was. Again, God bless her. She's got a big space up there next to the big man, and she's flying with the angels now. Hey, we're going to also say good evening to Don Zastavner Ramanzo. Oh, boy. Kim Rozak says, please play a request for Justin and his wife. Let's see. Thank you. Celebrating.
They're celebrating
their wedding in Chicago tonight. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool, too. Bob Gabalski is still here. And we did promise you another honky-style tune by Eddie Bozanchek and the Versatones. And we're going to send this one out to Jimmy out there in... Let's see, I was going to say Nebraska. No, Wisconsin. Here's one for you, Jim Miller, if you're tuned in. And if not, I'm sure you're going to be tuning in a little bit later on YouTube. Here's one called The Good Spirits Polka.
Frasune. Piją starzy, piją młodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi. Piją starzy, piją młodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi. Gorzołecka dobry trune, na wesołości frasune. Zimie grzeje, w lecie chłodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi. Zimie grzeje, w lecie chłodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi, Gorzołecka nie zaszkodzi. Gorzołecka dobry trunek, na wesołości frasune. Piją w karczmie, piją w domu, nie darują jej nikomu, nie darują jej nikomu. Piją w karczmie, piją w domu, nie darują jej nikomu, nie darują jej nikomu.
Hey, all you honky-style fans, that's Eddie Bozanchek and the Versatones, a little bit of Good Spirits Polka. Boy, Lenny Gomolka back in the day, well, he still plays well, but some of the creativity that he had on those honky-style recordings, everybody kind of knows... that knows Lenny knows exactly where I am coming from. Hey, once again, we're saying hello to Maria A. Blasting, Musical Mark Swoger. They're here in Facebook land checking everything out. Polkas After Dark. Hey, we want to remind you guys there is no broadcast tomorrow, nor is there a broadcast next week Saturday evening because we have family coming in on Friday morning from North Carolina, and we're going to be celebrating with them, and then they leave on Sunday morning. But Sunday afternoon, Polkas After Dark, resurrect itself, whatever you want to say. It's going to be here on Sunday. That will be the 22nd. And we've got none other than Mr. Billy Barnes that is going to be joining us. Going to be a lot of fun talking to him. Had a chance to work with him with the Honky Hoppers. We recorded with the Honky Hoppers. Also played with Little Wally. And we recorded with Little Wally here in Buffalo, New York. What a great time. He's going to be telling you guys all about that, as well as his background with, oh gosh, who did he play with? He played with Big Steve and the Bel Airs. The Dynatones, the $6 Million band. He performed on that. He is a fabulous bassist. He plays violin, aka fiddle. He plays piano, keyboards, and just a whole bunch of great stuff. A very close friend, and we're going to be anxious to talk to him. But right now, let's go ahead and get another polka right here by Mr. Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones, as we are featuring Eddie B this evening. And we're going to say hello to Linda P. Linda Petrozeski has joined us in the chat room here over at Polkas After Dark on Facebook Live. Don't forget, we're also on YouTube, so you want to get a chance to swing over there. But here is a song by Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatile Versatones. Here's one called Everybody's Reaching Out Polka.
Just like the trees along the river bend, reach out their branches to the sun above. We spend our lifetimes reaching for a friend, 'cause everybody needs someone to love. Everybody's reaching out for someone. Everybody's knocking at some door. And long before I ever found you, the one that I was reaching for. I've wanted you since the day my life began. I heard your footsteps running just beyond my mind. Since that moment I've been reaching for your hand, hoping you'd be reaching out for mine. Everybody's reaching out for someone. Everybody's knocking at some door. And long before I ever found you, you're the one that I was reaching for.
Oh yeah, Eddie Blazonczyk, the Versatones. Everybody's reaching out for someone. And you know, I mentioned that we have Billy Barnes coming up next weekend, next week Sunday. Don't forget, no broadcast tomorrow and no broadcast next week Sunday, the 21st, because we do have family in from out of state, and we're going to be hanging out with them. Rain or snow or sun or whatever the case may be.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, then we have Mr. Stephen Kaminsky, who's going to be joining us the weekend after. And listen to this, kids. On November the 5th, we are proud to, we're going to be honored with the presence of Jeannie O. with the Windy City Brass. She's going to be coming on, and believe it or not, it's her birthday on November the 5th. So they're celebrating with the family. They're going to have a big shindig, and we get to talk to her live. And maybe Teddy O Sr. will be jumping in, and we can get a chance to talk with both of them as they mention a lot of stuff about the Windy City Brass Days in Chicago, Illinois, and also what was the famous bar that they had.
The Omen.
The Omen. That is going to be huge. We do hope you guys...
Know why I know that?
Why?
Because that's my favorite song.
That's your favorite song? After Hours at the Omen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew that.
I remember that song, After Hours at the Omen.
Yep.
And you know who's going to be playing that song for us live? Well, that is going to be...
The Project.
None other than The Project. And they are going to be playing this song right here for us on December the 30th.
The fans are leaving, the music's over, and pretty soon the hall is empty. It's dark and quiet too. The owner locks the door, then drives away. Very confident his hall will stay that way. By now the lights are getting brighter as the jukebox picks a polka. Chairs are pairing up to dance across the floor. The bottles start to pour, the glasses ask for more. There's gonna be a polka party all night long. Ooh. The bar stools spin around and join the party. The lemmings ask the lines to dance around the blender for a while. The jukebox looks around and sees the fun. He flips his record now, the fun has just begun. The juice begins to leave the cooler, and bags of chips are twirling round. A couple microphones are singing out their hearts. The clocks are waving their hands in perfect time with the band. There's gonna be a polka party all night long. For many hours, the party rolled on. It started getting pretty wild around the middle of the night, and then a crash was heard from not too far. It was a shot glass who tried Yezhinovka and fell off the bar. The crew and just band marched right in to sweep the pieces from the floor. One by one the glasses dove into the sea. And when the owner came around, there were no clues to be found to prove there was a polka party all night long. Yeah!
Yeah, that's After Hours at the Omen, a live version from 2019 at the USPA, the United States Polka Association Convention. And that was also held in Cleveland, Ohio, over at the Holiday Inn. Hey, folks, why don't you give a big shout out, Jerry, to all the people that are going to be in the chat rooms here that we still show right now.
Okay, we have Ashley Torres and Roger Kane, Beverly Nibel, Rick Kortakowski.
And we want to wish Ashley well. She's got a nasty cold.
She said she was going to curl up and watch us.
Aww.
So she curled up with a blankie.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry and I curl up with the blankie every once in a while, and I love my ginger tea with hot honey and lemon. So I know exactly where you're coming from, Ashley. It's a great, great drink, especially when you're not feeling your finest. Hey, we're going to also say hello once again to Mr. Steve Gramala. Also, Ted and Deborah Kliss, they're still here. Jeff and Gail Franzek, Steve Novak, tuned in. He's still right here hanging out with us. Musical Mark Swoger, Nate, and also Maria A. Blasting, Lizzie Rozak, Kimmy Rozak, all the Rozaks we're going to send this out to. Tony as well.
As well as Justin. We got to send one out to Justin and his bride.
Oh, yeah, Justin
don't
and
forget
his
that.
bride in Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a town.
Let's go. Hey, Mike Reel, he's still hanging out with us, too. Hey, somebody wanted to hear a Podnuggie, and I think it was Rick Kortikowski.
Yep.
So we're going to play this one for you. Also, we know that Greg Russo out in Albany, the co-host area, he loves this song, too. Here's a song called Podnuggie, and I think it's featuring one of Ashley's favorite vocalists. Here is Mr. Ted Lang. Oh, yeah. Hey, we're finishing up the evening this evening with another Eddie Blazonczyk Versatones tune. Here's one called the Bar... No, not Bars. No, here's one called the Band Leaders Polka. Hey, folks, Jerry and I want to thank you ever so much for putting us on, as you always do. Once again, please do remember, no broadcast tomorrow, no broadcast next week, Saturday, because we're hanging with family. And as we always say, thanks for putting us on. If you've been listening in your car,
thanks for the ride.
Jest naładowana, stoi cię
Yeah, we see that, Jen. We can't wait either. Jen Novak-Januszewski, she's going to be there with her kids, and we're going to have a lot of fun.